Hello there. So in this video we're going to cover all the UK driving test manoeuvres, which is going to be reverse bay park, forward bay park, and park on the right, and parallel park. So what we're going to do when we're doing the video, I'm just going to drive, do the video, and at the same time there's going to be a link at the top of the videos if you want to see more details of them. So let's get moving. So, and this is a typical sort of thing. You're at beginning of your test at the test centre, parked in a parking space, and the examiner says start the engine when you're ready, and we're going to do a reverse bay park, and they'll say to you, I want you to get out of the bays, get yourself parallel with the side of them, either to the left or to the right. We're going to do the left one on this occasion, and reverse into a parking space between the white lines. So we'll just let that white car on my right, my left move out of the way, and then we'll have a go at doing it. Just taking a little bit longer than they should do. And this, what could happen, you could be wanting to go and there's cars next to you who are pulling off, so you just got to be careful that you don't actually pull off and there's a car next to you pull off at the same time. So he's pulling to there now, so I'm going to bring myself out, and there's no rush. And bringing myself round, getting myself straight, driving forward and straighten the wheels, and then pop it in reverse. Now, I'm not using a mark on the window, I'm just using my judgment, but the video at the top, you'll see a mark on the window. So I'm going to go into an empty space. I'm looking round, taking my time, there's no rush. And remember, if you can't get in the space, you can always go forward and shunt it. It's going round quite nice. I'm letting it overturn a little bit deliberately to bring it into the middle more. And straighten the wheels up at the end, stopping. So that's a quick reverse bay park. Now we're going to do a forward bay park. And like I said, if you want to watch it in full detail, there's a video at the top. So we're just going to bring ourselves out. So this manoeuvre tends to happen when you're on a test route. They'll drive you into a car park and they'll pull, 9 times out of 10 they'll pull you over and they'll say to you, and this, like we're going to do here, they'll say stop on the left, so you stop in, and they'll say I want you to drive into an empty space on the right or left. Now I'm going to use the right one first and then we'll use the left one second. So get ourselves ready, and you can choose any space you want. And the same sort of thing, there's going to be a video at the top so you can check it out in more detail. So there's one coming up, bringing it around, slowing it down, straightening myself up. And quite important, if you're not sure, you could always open the door and check, which it was fine. So I'm going to reverse it out. And there's nothing next to me, so there's no reason why I can't start steering left. But if there's a car next to me, I'll be out of the bay first. I'm just going to go forward now, so I'm looking round and bringing myself forward. So doing one on the left now, slightly different, can be a little bit more tricky to some people, but I suppose it's where you want to go. And so we're going to park on the left before the blue car. I'm looking round and bringing myself out, choosing the bay I want, checking me shoulder, bringing it round and bringing it into the bay and straightening myself up. Quite important, straighten yourself up, because if you go into that bay with wonky steering, when you start reverse back out, it's going to start steering wonky for you. So that's the first 2 manoeuvres done. I'm just going to look round, taking my time, getting that lock on now because there's nothing next to me, checking nothing's moving, slowing down, straightening wheels up at the same time, and I'm just going to bring it round and stop at this point. So that's the first 2 manoeuvres. Let's move to the next one. So we're going to do a parallel park now, and it's a typical sort of gap you're going to get on the driving test, slightly downhill, so you probably use a little bit of brake at the same time. Got a bend ahead of us to take into account. Like I say, there's going to be a video at the top if you want to watch full details of how to do it. It's nice and clear, but I'm bearing in mind the car can come around the corner pretty quickly. Get myself level, doors width away. Nothing behind me, handbrake, reverse, and then taking my time, no rush, looking round while I'm turning. And the method I'm doing is one to the left, one to the right. As I get closer to the curb, one more to the right, and taking my time because it's getting close to the curb. So it's coming in nicely, and then as it comes in, one to the left to finish off. So that's that one. It's quite straightforward, but if you were gonna hit the curb, you'd be shunting it forward, but look, check it at the same time. Remember, check the video at the top, there's more details step by step on it. So we're gonna move on and do a park on the right. It's a tight one, but it's doable because you've got in. Just control the clutch getting out. So park on the right, you can get an easy road, hard road, all depends on the area you live and the route they're taking. All you've got to remember is be as safe you can. So we're going to look for a safe spot on the right, and I can see one after the red postal van. There's a black car reversing out, so I'm not going to do it directly there, I'm going to do it past that point. So they're reversing onto the main road there. So there's a car behind me, so I'm going to let them know. Coming across, and I'm slowing down, getting myself parallel. Slowing down to stop, giving myself plenty of time to reverse back at the same time. Pop it in reverse, cancel that signal. The white car's going past me. I'm waiting for the black one who reversed out the main road because I'm not sure what they're up to. They're a bit strange. There they are. Looking round. Oh, there's a car coming towards me, so I'm waiting. Because the thing is, it's going to go round me and come back into my lane, so I've got to be careful. And like I said, there's a video at the top on this one. And I'm keeping it reasonably close to the curb, going back 2 car lengths. I can see a white van in the distance behind me. There's 1 car length. The van's turned away, keeping it close to the curb but not on it. There's 2 car lengths. And then just got to rejoin the traffic on the left. And because I keep getting cars appearing, I'm going to use a signal on a shoulder and get across pretty quickly. I don't want to take my time getting across. So that's the 4 manoeuvres that you're going to possibly get on the UK driving test. Obviously the random one is the emergency stop, which gets 1 in 4, get that. I hope they help you this video. If it does, great. And like I say, you can watch the videos in more detail on the manoeuvres by just clicking on the videos at the top. Safe driving, good luck with your driving test.